Illinois Governor J.B. Pritzker raising questions about last month's deadly traffic stop that claimed the life of Dexter Reed.
WGN has obtained an internal letter from COPA to Chicago's top cop revealing one officer in particular firing at least 50 times after Reed fired first, according to investigators. WGN's Julian Cruz in the newsroom now with more on our top story. Julian?
Ray and Micah, the letter obtained through the Freedom of Information Act revealing new details about last month's tragic incident. Among other things, COPA administrators focusing in on the conduct of one of the tactical officers in question, who appears to have fired his weapon 50 times. Tonight, news of the tragic incident reverberating around the country.
I have seen the video.
Illinois Governor J.B. Pritzker in Springfield today responding to body cam video of the tragic event.
I think we're going to have to see a full investigation, and I hope that that'll be done very quickly so that we can figure out what, if any, changes need to be made.
We have more questions about that information.
COPA's chief administrator today on WGN Radio concerned about the basis for the deadly traffic stop in Humboldt Park March 21st, escalating into a barrage of gunfire, claiming the life of 26-year-old Dexter Reed. In a letter to Chicago Police Superintendent Larry Snelling 9 days ago, COPA Administrator Andrea Kirsten revealing concerns about the stated reason for the traffic stop, that Reed wasn't wearing a seatbelt. The available evidence calls into question the veracity of this account. Specifically, COPA is uncertain how the officers could have seen this seatbelt violation given their location relative to Reed's vehicle and the dark tints on Reed's vehicle windows. Reed's name redacted from this letter, since publicly revealed. Kirsten continuing. This evidence raises serious concerns about the validity of the traffic stop that led to the officer's encounter with Reed. Other concerns in the letter relate to Superintendent Snelling raising serious questions about the proportionality of the police response, the 11th District CPD Tactical Unit firing 96 shots. Sources telling WGN News that 10 shell casings were found in Reed's car believed to have been fired by the 26-year-old. The evidence recovered in the aftermath of this incident indicates all 4 officers discharged their firearms at Reed after he exited his vehicle and was unarmed. The identities of all 5 TAC team members in question, including the officer shot in the wrist, revealed in this internal document. WGN News not revealing their identity because they've not been criminally charged. The COPA letter to CPD raising the alarm on the conduct of one of the officers in particular. The officer fired at least 50 times, Kirsten writes, including the final 3 shots while Reed was lying motionless on the ground. In the letter, COPA requesting the officer who fired those 50 shots be relieved of police powers immediately. Kirsten writing, based on what she describes as the safety risk posed by his conduct during this incident. Based on the available evidence in regards to 4 of the 5 TAC team officers, COPA further stating that it has grave concerns about the officer's ability to assess what is a necessary, reasonable, and a proportional use of deadly force. In the newsroom, Julian Cruz, WGN News.